How about it, y'all? You got Hawg. Thanks for stopping by. So here's the deal. You want to do fast bounties? You got to build a Crusader. That's just the way it is.
No, that's your theme song.
No, the fuck it ain't. I ain't from goddamn the mountains. I know everybody and their brother is playing Demon Hunter right now. They're overlooking this. I know a lot of y'all are going to say, Hawg, Demon Hunter's way faster than this and la la la. Now, granted, there are some players that are faster with Demon Hunter. Okay? There's just some guys, a couple guys I play with that are faster. But if you're not a Demon Hunter player and you want to do bounties real fast and you want to do Neph Rifts real fast and some 90s real fast, Fist of the Heavens Crusader is where it's at. Now, disclaimer. This ain't a high GR push build. This is just for your bounties. This is for your Neph Rift key farming, stuff like that. There are a couple different variations you can do for this build. You ain't got a necessity, what's the word I'm looking for? Man, I got having a big old brain toot. You don't necessarily, there it is, have to use this exact options. Okay, I've just found some stuff on the way that I've messed with. But anyway, we're using the Aegis of Valor set. This is very similar to the 1,000 Deaths Breath per hour, which I'll pin right here. You want rubies for strength. We're going to go 5 pieces of this. Head, chest, shoulders, gloves, feet. Okay, and then you're going to want Flail of the Charge and Shield of the Steed. This is the Norvald's Fervor set. Okay. Sanctify your Flail of the Charge with your Steed Armor. Not Steed Armor. Stupid ass. The Steed Charge. Gain 200% increased damage while using Steed Charge. So that's the sanctified power you want, because this entire build, you just riding a horse into the sunset. It's the easiest build you've ever seen. Okay, that's not the ring we're supposed to have. Let me show you what we're supposed to have. So, let's see. Where's my Pandemonium loop at? Oh, Lord. What did I do with them? I'm gonna be pissed if I salvage these. What the fuck did I do with it? I salvaged these motherfuckers, didn't I? Oh, you stupid bastard. Okay, there's my Rachel's. Where's my Pandemonium loop? You fool. You fool. Well, I'm a fool. Looks like my dumbass salvaged my damn Pandemonium loop ring. And don't y'all want to listen to my build advice? Shit. Alright, well, because I'm an idiot. What I do for, this is kind of like my Echo and Nightmare build. I run Leorix because of the experience gain, and Stone of Jordan with an SO, with Guardian set, okay? The Neph Rift way to do it is to run a Rachel's with a Boon of the Hoarder, level 50. And the reason for that is the fear on hit. Let's see what this is. This is a 5%. It's pretty good. Gain 60% increased movement speed after fearing an enemy. So you're going to be hitting them all over the place, and it's going to boost your speed.
I imagined that the hero of prophecy would be more lively.
Every time she does this. Let me tell you something about a prophecy. The prophecy is going to come to an end if you ever interrupt me. I don't know how many times I have to tell you this. Your prophecy is that you will go to bed underground and be meals for worms if you interrupt me again. Anyway, the Boon of the Hoarder lets you get faster as you pick up gold as well. This ring, instead of the Stone of Jordan, you're going to want Pandemonium Loop. And it's the same type deal. It's going to give you increased speed and allow you to fear as well. We're also using the Potion of Fear. So if your health's getting a little low, you can just hit it and it fears everything within 12 yards. Y'all, you can play with this. These rings ain't dependent on the whole build. As long as you have the set, you can play around with this. I know a lot of guys that run the 6-piece set and they change up their rings and they do all kind of stuff. This is where not being it's so adherent to max roll is fun. So do all this. I run a squirts. I got lucky and found this one. It is an area damage build, so don't be afraid to roll that stuff in there. I'm running holy skills. You're gonna want to, like I said, roll area damage in there. That's gonna help you damage boost. You're gonna want some cooldown, so you always can have steed charge available. And Fist of the Heavens, where you can get it. As you see, 12%. I really hadn't min-maxed this. It's just a play tool. But how fast it does bounties is stupid. So let me shut up, and I'll show you the skills real quick, and then I'll show you the gameplay. Alright, so Provoke. Flee Fool. I guess they're naming that after me. I'm a fool for salvaging my damn ring. Don't do that. If you get in a hurry, make sure, before you even join a damn group, make sure everything's right. Just don't take a chance and then salvage everything, not be thinking about it. Getting to the damn edibles too hard or something. Yeah, so anyway, Flee Fool. You're never going to use this because you kill everything. So you're not going to have time to even hit this. Your main skill is Fist of the Heavens, Divine Will. You can choose any of these that you want, to be honest with you. Divine Well is awesome. Heaven's Tempest is really cool. It burns the ground where you go. Fissure's really awesome. It drops big orbs of lightning. And I've had like 6 at a time, where it's just electrocuting every damn thing in there. Reverberation, that one's probably the least effective out of all of them. And then Retribution. Retribution's really cool. It just throws a big ball at folks. So I like Retribution, and I like Divine Will. Divine Will just rains down from the heavens. So that's the one I'm running right now. Your defense skills: Iron Skin, Flash. Your movement speed. If you take damage, your movement speed increases. Your steed charge. This is your skill right here. So whatever your normal speed movement skill is for your classes, teleport or strafe or whatever, set it for this. So steed charge, F is mine, and you just literally going to hit steed charge and ride into the sunset. You don't have to do anything else. You don't have to click anything else. You don't have to think about anything else. You just ride. Sorry, I get a text sometime. Let's see. Laws of Valor critical. Empowering the law also increases your critical hit damage. Now, you'll see on max roll and a couple others that you can take Laws of Hope and, get some health boost. Like, you can play with ease. Again, this build is very variable. There is no set in stone, this is what you have to do, because, again, you're only doing T16s, you're only doing key farming, you're only doing bounties, and you're only doing 90s with, like, maybe 1 or 2 people. Now, Echo and Nightmares, it's pretty good. It'll get you to 125. It'll get you augment gems. 150 is a little bit of a challenge. You got to do it right. You got to have your flavor of time. You got to have a good group, but it can be done. And your conviction is Ariat's Champion, Hasteful. Gain increased attack speed. So it's all about attack speed. It's all about movement speed. Again, I believe you can play with this one too. You got a prog death on there, cheat death. You got a cooldown. You don't need wrath. Don't worry about any kind of resource at all. Dealing damage, burns enemies with the power. You can do that one. That one's good too. For your passives, you're going to take Heavenly Strength. That allows you to wear. See, this is a 2-handed flail. That right there allows you to wear this set. You have to have that. That is build dependent. Look here. You about to ride the damn lightning, girl. Let the Lord cleanse you. Sick of you. Okay, Fervor. While wielding one-handed weapon, your attack speed is increased by 15, cooldowns reduced by 15. Gotta have that. You want your cooldown for steed charge to be non-existent. Lord Commander cooldown of steed charge is reduced by 25% and bombardment by 35%. Again, gotta have this. And your finery, gain 1.5% strength for every gem socketed in your gear. Gotta have that. So your passives don't change these at all. The rest of the build, play with how you see fit, except for Fist of the Heavens and Steed Charge. Those are your two that you got to have. The only time you're ever going to be casting Fist of the Heavens is when you have an elite that you're just getting frustrated with. But you'll see here in a second, especially just by yourself, it melts everything. You don't have a problem. Let me show you the cube here. And your cube setup will be Dark Light. Fist of Heavens now cast twice and deals 1000% more damage. That's a must. Cast its Cord. Fist of the Heavens costs 40 less Wrath. Deals 170% more damage. Again, you ain't worried about Wrath. You're worried about damage. And your Ring of Royal Grandeur. So if you're wearing a 6-piece set, a lot of guys do, you can change this up to whatever you want. A lot of guys run a Stone of Jordan. That just brings all of your elemental damage up. Again, up to you. You see I'm running Hexen Pants of Mr. Yang. I did find a Primal set. And so the reason that we're running this is damage is increased by 25% while moving. You're never standing still. The only time you're ever standing still with this build is to pop back into Steed Charge. It's for like 2 milliseconds. So that's why I'm wearing this. I ain't really worried about the resource gen on it. I'm really worried about the damage boost that it's giving me. And that's where commenting on the video and all really comes in hand. Somebody had told me about adding a Mr. Yans on Demon Hunters and stuff. So I forget exactly who that was. Appreciate that tip, because that does transfer over to stuff like this. And again, I'm also wearing Guardians. Reason for that is toughness, and it's giving me more damage. So this is the setup that I personally run. The only thing that I change, depending on what I'm doing, let me go ahead and point that out now that I'm thinking about it. The other variant besides running Guardians is to run your Warzichan bracers, and you run a gold wrap belt. And that gold wrap, of course, gives you crazy shield. But if you run Guardians, to me, you don't really need it. And so doing solo play, your Enchantress matters. Okay, you can really get some kick-ass materials with this, running an Enchantress doing this solo. So we're running Sage's, okay? Sage's Journey. The reason for this, it doubles the amount of death breath that drops. And you don't have to worry about finding Sages. You just come over here and to the blacksmith here, go to your helm, and you see Sages right there. You can craft Sages real easy. It doesn't have, don't worry about stats and all on these. Just give it to her. All you want is a set bonus. She can't kill anything or do anything anyway. So you give her Sages. She gets Sages belt, and she gets Sages helm. Then you put a gold skin on her, and that lets enemies drop gold when you hit them. And you'll see it just rains gold, especially paired with his Boon of the Hoarder. And again, that's why you wear a... these people are so damn rude, I swear. Tyrael, dude, no one cares that you didn't eat today. If y'all been playing this game long enough, you hear him say this all the time. My stomach feels strange today. Did you forget to eat again? Well, I ate all the eats and just... I'm so ready for D4. Okay, anyway, you wear the gold skin because it's going to rain gold. You'll see here in just a second. There's Sages, then you're going to go, same thing with a blacksmith, go craft Kane's Habit and Kane's Travelers. That's your pants and your feet. Reason for that is experience gain, attack speed increase, and it's going to 25% chance to double drop a Greater Rift key when you're key farming. So that's why you're stacking all this, and that's why I'm telling you run an Enchantress, or whatever you want to run. I run an Enchantress. I'm sure somebody's going to say run a Templar or run something for a different reason. Please let me know in the comments what you do. Give her the Thunder Fury. You want the Gloves of Worship for her. That Shrine effects last for 10 minutes. That does emanate for you. Flavor of Time, that emanates as well. Pylon effects last twice as long. Give her the Nemesis Bracers. That way when you pop a Pylon, it spawns a champion. Gives you, lets you go faster in the Rift. Drops those globes. And for her rings, you're going to give her Averspan. Each time you pick up gold, increase your gold and health pickup radius yards by 1 for 10 seconds, stacking up to 30 times. Basically, you can get 30 yards of pickup radius, which you really need to be fast. Don't ask me why I've got a ring of Royal Grandeur on here for her. That, I don't think that emanates. So, unless it's to... Oh, that's why. Duh! You gotta give her this, right? Remember, this drops from bounty caches. Act 1, Act 4, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. Act 1 for sure. Canes. You see, we got 3-piece set, and Sages, we got 3-piece set. That's why she's wearing that. Okay, you need her to have that on. And then the homing pads is so we can teleport without getting interrupted. Or not teleport, but go back to town without being interrupted by anything. And of course, you got to make sure you give her a smoking thurible. Your follower can't die. And another option, so if you're finding that you're being too squishy, you can play with Unity. A Unity ring is one of these that does emanate. Where it is. Unity. It doesn't say it emanates, but if you look it up, it says it emanates. You can give her this, and you wear the Aegis band or some other way. Put the Aegis band in your cube, something like that. Figure that out. That's the beauty of the game. You can theory craft, right? And then you basically get half the damage. It splits it between you and her, and if she's wearing the correct focus token here, she won't die, and your damage will be just about half. So that's a little secret if you're running solo, which you should run this, you know, besides ENs and stuff, easy stuff, helping power level people and all. I'm going to beat a dead horse with this. This is a bounty build, bounty blaster, okay, is what this is. And that's how it should be treated. Let's just keep that in mind. All right, you get the basics. Let's go show you what it'll do on a bounty. I like Act 1, so let's go Southern Highlands, and I'll show you. So all we're gonna do is come in, and the way I do it, you see ASDF, whatever. I just hit that all at once. Activate all my stuff.
Burn in the light.
And
Not yet.
second you come out, just do it all again. See all this gold that drops?
Patience.
So you just nuke them. The second you come in contact with, or even see them, they're dead. Boom, boom, boom. Bounty complete. Move to the next one.
Well done.
I click on the wrong one, you dingle douche. Yep. Swear.
Patience.
Come in. Look at all that gold. Just erupts everywhere. Oh, and the game just crashed. Sick. Guess it really is a bounty blaster build. Shit. Alright, now. Lord have mercy. Sorry about that. Alright, so you see how fast it does bounties. Let's show you a Neph Rift. And then you'll get the idea. I ain't got to show you how to play the game. You already know how to do that.
I wish you luck, hero.
Patience.
You want to try not to prematurely come out the horse.
Not yet. Not ready yet. Cower before sacrifice. Not yet.
Oh, I hate these little wheeled drawbridge deals right there. And obviously, if you've got a good map, it's a lot faster. This is a trash map. Y'all notice the game been lagging the past few days? Somebody told me they was under a DDoS attack, but I don't know. I don't know how true that is. I don't know if that's really what's going on, but it seems like it to me. Even on South America servers, I'm still getting a little lag.
Not ready yet.
These are the shittiest maps known to man. See, my goal when I'm key farming is just run it. Just get through as fast as you possibly can. Especially on a trash map like this.
Bad luck for you, friend.
You see, you can take damage.
Not ready yet.
That's where the Guardian sits really nice. And then here's what we do to the Rift Guardian. I mean, just instant nuking. So you don't have to worry about that.
I'm overburdened. I need to go back.
And then real quick, I'll just show you what a 90 looks like.
You ready? Then your trial begins.
Not yet. I need healing. Patience. Not ready yet.
You're at your most vulnerable when you're not in horse mode. So you want to make sure you're always riding.
Not yet.
You can also run focus restraint. A lot of guys do that. I know, I think that's what Max Roll says to run. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that.
Had enough. Not ready yet. Not yet. Burn in the light. Patience. Bad luck.
The Rift God.
This is where you can cast if you need to. Fast 90.
Out of room.
That was slower than, you know, usually if you get good maps, you can do it real quick. That's that, right? So I hope y'all like this build. I keep trying to tell everybody, like, I was kind of hesitant to run this. Urshi, baby, hush. Every time I talk to you, you got to introduce yourself. I know who you are. I know you a Nephilim ghost. I know that you can upgrade gems. I know, girl. I know. Lord have mercy. Anyway, I was a little hesitant to play this build. A lot of guys were saying, Hawg, man, you got to run Crusader. It's fast. I'm not a Crusader fan. I know a lot of guys aren't Crusader fans. What's easier than this? You know, you've seen the brain dead build. No. This right here is the easiest, one of the fastest, especially for a casual player that really needs mats and stuff. You can't beat this. It doesn't take a lot of gear. I think it took me an hour to get it geared up. So here's the deal. If you need help gearing stuff, join our clan, Plebs for Life, and join our Discord. So the link's in the description for the Discord. We got a badass community. We had like a party going on in voice chat last night. There's all kind of players from all different skills. There's guys that are just coming back into the game, like I talked about in the past few videos where Blizzard's trying to bring us back. There's a bunch of us coming back to the game. So if you new to coming back, you're more than welcome to join. And there's guys that's 5,000 Paragon that hang out with us. All walks of life, shapes, sizes, races, colors, ethnicities, nationalities. We got it all. It's awesome group. The only requirement we have is you can't be weak skinned because we have fun in there. We like to talk a little mess, and it's just a, you know, just a group of guys, a couple girls. We have a good time. So anyway, what I'm trying to say is we'd love to have you in there. It's an awesome community. If you need help building this Crusader, we can get you built in no time. If I'm not on, there's a bunch of other people that are always on that can help you out. And anyway, do me a big solid. Hit subscribe. Appreciate the growth I've been getting. It's actually pretty amazing. This channel's been going about 6 weeks, and wow. So thank each and every one of y'all for the growth. Let's keep it going, and we'll see you next time.